So hey guys, so sorry about doing a video slightly different, but at the moment I'm really ill, so I really want to get this video up for you guys because this is what I got for my 41st birthday. So my next few videos are going to be like this, where I'm going to do a voiceover for you guys and just show you what I got. Hopefully you like these videos, but like I said, just because I'm really ill and unfortunately I can't be on camera at the moment, but I just want to show you. So yeah, let's just get into this. So Eve and Matt, so they were actually in my vlog. If you saw, we actually went out to a place called Gigabyte. So it's a restaurant near us, and actually opened us on camera. Now I did actually have to say that I already have this, and now that's not a bad thing because it means now I have two, meaning both me and Reuben can actually have one each. So the nice thing about this one is actually the Simba Lego, and you can actually have them in different positions. So I thought that was really cute as well. But yeah, so I will actually do a vlog of me and Reuben actually making this for you guys, just because I thought it was really cute. But like I said, I like the idea that you can actually put it in different positions. And the thing I love most about it, the fact that it actually does say the 30th anniversary on there as well. But yeah, that's the first thing they got me. Though a while ago they did actually get me something else, and I haven't actually vlogged about it yet. So they actually found this for me, but I thought I'd include it in this. It's kind of like it's kind of like a hoodie type thing, where it's got like the little Mickey Mouse ears there. Obviously it's a Christmas one, but it looked really cute. So obviously definitely around winter I'll be wearing this, especially when I'm playing my games or just around the house. But yeah, I didn't actually include this in one of my recent vlogs because I forgot that, because when I opened it I wasn't actually filming. But yeah, I just thought that I'd include that because obviously I got that from them as well. And then from one of my friends at work, they actually got me this. Now they know I love my water. I'm always taking my water bottles to work with me, and funny enough I actually have one upstairs and one downstairs. So they actually got me this because they were like, this one's actually a lot bigger. Obviously it's a Disney one. They said they could get it from Primark. It does have Lutzo on there, which I thought was really cute because I do have a few Lutzo things now as well. But yeah, they actually got me this because they're like, oh, you've always got two, one upstairs, one downstairs, whereas now you can just have one. What my mum got me, so I had to show you this card. It's actually a pop-up card, and I thought it was really cute. I do love the style of the princesses, and I love the fact that after Wreck-It Ralph they actually decided to do the princesses almost together. But this is so cute, so this is definitely going to go in the shrine. But I just love the idea that it's actually a pop-up. So it's non-Disney, but it's actually something I want to show you guys because as you know, in my vlogs I've actually taken my braids out now. I'm actually trying to be really good with my hair. So it's actually from Dr. Wong, so it's aka Lab Muffin Beauty Science. This is exactly what I needed when it comes to obviously looking after myself. When it comes to obviously your nails, your hair, beauty, skin, all of that. It was just one of those things that I just love how in-depth it was, and it kind of answered all my questions, because I'd constantly go on Google or YouTube or even TikTok and it just wasn't quite answering the questions that I wanted. But this one breaks it down a bit better, explains why you should or shouldn't do something, and it was just really nice just to have as like a backup to read when, you know, not necessarily to read in one go, but just in case if you're like, oh, I just want to learn about one particular area. For example, it was like, I'm at the moment just want to learn about my hair, so I just want to read that section, but it's all kind of categorized, and it makes it easier to then understand. Again, a non-Disney item, but if you know me and Reuben love Studio Ghibli or Studio Ghibli, however you want to pronounce it. My mum actually found this in a charity shop, so it is a little money box. But I just thought that was so cute. If you don't know, me and Reuben actually, this was the first movie we ever watched when we got together. So almost 10 years ago now. But yeah, this is the first movie I've watched, so it is obviously special for us to have like a Studio Ghibli stuff in our lives as well as Disney. So we're not just all about Disney, but yeah, she saw this in a charity shop. She couldn't believe how good condition it was. She also got me some Mad Beauty items. So I've got two with Belle on it, and then I've got one from The Lion King. Now Mad Beauty, they do actually have their own website, but you can also get Mad Beauty sometimes from Superdrug and from Boots if you're from the UK. I definitely use a bubble bath stuff. If you know me, bubble baths and having baths, especially in the winter, are like my favourite things to do. I don't often have them in the summer. I mainly have showers, just the fact that obviously it's too hot. I have been known to have bubble baths during the day as well, rather than the evenings. But yeah, I just love the design of this, so I'm definitely going to use this, but then keep the bottle afterwards. Sheet masks, Mum knows that I like to keep them because obviously they actually have the picture of the person on there. And then Lion King one, which I absolutely love the idea that it's got Simba, Timon and Pumbaa on there. So these ones are lip trios. and they have a mango fragrance, a watermelon, and a coconut. So the only thing I'm worried about these ones, they might rub off, so I'm not sure if I can put these in the shrine. If not, then I will definitely use them, because I do have, in future videos, I'll show you, spoiler, I do have other lip stuff that I've got, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use them again for that same reason. But I've always got plenty of lip balms to use, but my mum definitely knows that some of the stuff will go in the shrine. Sticking with the bath stuff, she knows I love my organic stuff, she knows I love soaps. I am trying to, with my everyday stuff and my hair stuff and my body stuff, to go more soap based or balm based now rather than packaging, because I do want to try and obviously cut down on how much packaging I'm using. So she knows I love stuff like this when it comes to the soap. So anytime she goes on holiday, like if she goes to like Greece or Spain or anywhere she goes like on like a last minute holiday, she always tries to find something that either has aloe vera in it or some sort of oils, because she knows I absolutely love them. So when she went on her last trip, she actually got me this. But yeah, she's always getting me stuff knowing that I love like bath stuff and things like that, like so with aloe vera or just like natural things. And then the last thing from my mum, she actually got me this. She found them in a charity shop, so they're all 50p each. It doesn't say a brand on them. I've never seen them before, so I don't know whether these came in a set. Like for example, when you get at Christmas, when you get like the sets where it's got like lipsticks in them and eyeshadows, and obviously like more for kids, like stocking filler type things. I don't know if this came in a set, but she found these and they were all 50p. So like I said, she got them from a charity shop. So these are definitely going to go in the shrine. So moving on, this are the things that Reuben got me. So for my birthday, every year Reuben asked what theme do I want. As it was the Goofy movie's 30th anniversary, I asked for a Goofy movie / Powerline themed birthday. So for my cake topper, which you might have seen in my vlog, this is what Reuben made me. So this is Max dressed as Powerline. But yeah, so most of Reuben's presents, if not all of them, actually think about it, is actually Goofy movie / Powerline inspired. So he actually got me some stickers from this website called Redbubble. I'd never heard of it before, and then all of a sudden, because the 30th anniversary was all over my Facebook, it actually came up with Redbubble send stickers. So I said to Reuben, I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but please get me some stickers. It's a place called Redbubble, so not sponsored in any way, but it's just the fact that he just got like a selection. So over Christmas, Reuben actually found this particular brand, and I actually have a Hercules one, but it's I think it's called Disney Lacers, I think that's how you say it. And they just make shoes, almost like, I wish these were real shoes because I would 100% buy these, but it's almost like they do shoes with characters on them. So the first one that I got, so I've got these two here, so there's two different ones, which I believe one of them, I think it's, oh yeah, it's this one here, which this one's actually the special edition one. So it's kind of cool where it just looks like an actual shoe. Obviously it has real laces in there, so it's got Max as Powerline on one side. Though the funny thing we noticed, the picture of Roxanne in there is actually the picture of Roxanne there, so literally just copy and paste it over. But I just thought these really cute, like he just sort of found these over Christmas, and like I said, we've got the Hercules ones, so obviously there's different seasons of these, but yeah, so these ones are really cool to have, but we've never seen them over here in England, because I do actually do quite a lot of mystery minis. When it comes to some of my videos, I do actually have one, spoiler again, coming up in the next couple of weeks for you guys. But I've never seen this particular one, so he actually got these from eBay. But like I said, yeah, he said he was lucky enough to actually get the one that's got Max and Roxanne on there, and then this one here, which was the special edition one. So next one I got is this one here, which is a pin. Though he said this one's actually a pin that came from a series that was all about cups and like teacups and things. So obviously you can see there's a little handle there, so it's almost like Powerline as a teacup. I don't know what series it's from or where it's actually from, so I don't know if it's like a certain pin series. Let me just see if I can check it. I don't know if it says on the back, because sometimes they do. It just says Disneyland Paris pin trading, oh, 2024. So yes, that's where it was from. So so yes, it must have been obviously from either like a mystery mini pack, or obviously you can just buy them. But yeah, he just said he just found this one, he just thought it was really cute, because obviously I had Powerline on there, but he just said that the description said from like mug or cup like series. So this is another one which is technically could be classed as a tree decoration, but I absolutely love this to the point where when I was opening my presents over my birthday, I was saying to Reuben, it's like, I actually want to find a place downstairs to put everything, so I'm actually going to move around some of the stuff in the front room just so that I can actually have it more on display, because some of this stuff is too nice to go upstairs in the shrine. And to be honest, I don't really have a lot of space up there. I don't have any shelves available, but I do have some space down here, so I just say to him that I will actually make a space down here just so I can put all of my new stuff down here, because in the past I've never had a lot of Goofy stuff or stuff from a Goofy movie, but now I've got quite a lot. I actually want to make more of a feature out of it. So one thing I love about this, it does actually have the 30th anniversary on there as well. It's got the eye to eye, so obviously it's got Caroline in the middle, and then it has actually Max and Goofy at the back. And it does actually say Goofy movie on the back there as well. But I just love the idea of the actual whole thing looking like a stage, so I thought that was really cool. So if you'd watched my vlog, you know that I didn't have all of these on my birthday, because I actually received these two, so the Caroline one and the Goofy one I actually received for my birthday, whereas Max dressed as Caroline and Roxanne was a pre-order, so that actually arrived after my birthday, so I knew I was getting them. It's just the fact that Reuben said there will be a bit of delay, so I'm glad that I can actually show you guys now. So the one thing I love about these is it does actually say Goofy movie 30th anniversary on there, and then obviously the Caroline one does actually say limited edition. So again, this is another reason I wanted to make space for them down here so that everybody could see them, because things like this I just think they're so unique, and I feel like because they're limited edition and some of them are all for the anniversary, I feel like they won't be around for much longer. So with the Goofy one, that I actually love the idea that it actually has the map there. The only thing is, I wish they'd actually drawn on there, so when you actually see it in the movie, and obviously Goofy opens the map, I just wish it had on there like just a little bit of a drawing. That's the only thing I wish they did on there, especially because obviously on the Goofy movie map, it actually says like who it belongs to, and it's obviously got scribbles out how it's been passed down for generations, and I just thought that would just be like a nice little touch to have that there. So Caroline in his Caroline pose, I like the fact that Max is in a separate pose to Caroline, so it's kind of good that he's in a separate pose, and I just think the Roxanne one is really cute of her holding her books. I feel like that's like a staple for her pose. But yeah, I absolutely love these. I just think they're really cute. And just like a fun fact as well, what Reuben tried to do is that obviously you can see the sheen that he has in his glasses there. So Reuben actually did the same there as well, just like an added touch. So I like the fact that that's what he's done. When it comes to Max having that bit on his glasses, Reuben actually did the same as well, just like a little added detail. And then this one, which he actually got from Amazon, I actually bought this for myself because I didn't know at the time I was going to have a Goofy themed birthday, and sometimes I do buy presents for myself and give it to Reuben because I see stuff and then I don't want it to miss out by it not being there when it's actually near my birthday. So I actually bought this for myself, but this I saw on Amazon, and I'm not kidding you, it was £6. So I could not believe that something like this would be £6. So it actually says on here, exclusive, get 9 figurines. So these are the 9 figures that you get. I will be doing an unboxing video on some mystery mirrors in the future, so I will do that in that video as well. So just in case you want to see what that looks like inside, I will do a separate video for that. But yeah, I just couldn't believe that was £6, because I was like, okay, you get 9 characters, and you get some more unusual characters as well, where you get Bobby and Stacey, and obviously you get the Bigfoot as well, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, and I just thought, why is this £6? Not only is it Disney adorable, so it is obviously authentic, but the size of it as well, like I could not believe it. So I just bought it, and I said, Reuben, right, I've just bought a present. If you want to give it to me, you know, that's fine. Like, I already know about it, but I just couldn't resist getting this for £6, so I'm now going to be on the hunt for other ones. And then this one, Reuben said he actually got this, I think, from Japan, but they had some other places, but the shipping was just so expensive. So I absolutely love this on the basis that it's actually got Max and Goofy doing the eye to eye, but also the colorings on it, because if you know the movie, when they actually do this particular pose at Caroline's concert, their color palette is slightly muted because of the lights, and I just love the fact that they've actually incorporated this in with the colorings, that this is not the normal colors the characters are in. I just love the fact that they've actually got it a more muted, more pastel colors, colours, because when we're actually doing this pose in the movie, like I said, the lights are on them, so the colours are kind of washed out a little bit, and I love that little feature. Now this was a bit of a surprise, but I kind of had an inkling, because he did actually ask me once, what colours do I like? Do I like blues? Do I like pinks? And also obviously my sizing, because he was just like, just in case he got me something clothes wise, what kind of size. I always like to go a little bit bigger anyway, because I like to have my clothes a bit baggy, so I always sort of sized up anyway. So technically I'm classed as a medium, but I always try and get a large, especially when it comes to like hoodies, jumpers, things like that, because I just like it a little bit baggy. I said blue because I do have a lot of pink things, but I thought if you go for like a more of a baby blue, I feel like it's a bit more versatile with a lot of my clothing that I wear. But I absolutely love this. So this one I actually found online, and I love the fact that again it's got the eye to eye on there, and it does have Powerline on there as well, and also on the back. Though they never toured, but it does actually have the tour dates on here as well. So it's got London, England, Tokyo, Japan. But yeah, so it's got them there. But I love the fact that London, England's on the top. The only downside is this side you can't really see very well. But I do love the idea, obviously, of them having the silhouettes of Powerline and Max on there. But yeah, this was kind of cool to have. So when I'm out and about with like friends, or, you know, just to wear around the house, I just thought this was really cool to have. But yeah, I just wish they did actually do a tour for it. But I don't know what other songs they would have done. It's been like 30 years. Could they not bring out an album for Powerline already? Like, I feel like that's what the fans want. And then the last thing from Reuben, so this is the thing that I actually helped him buy, because it was a little bit more than I wanted to spend on one item. So this was obviously a Loungefly Powerline Max bag. So this was £80. Me and Reuben went halves on this one because I really wanted it, and I didn't want him to spend that much on me, knowing that he'd already probably gone over budget already. But I really wanted this one because I just thought this was really cool. Now the one thing I didn't realise, because all the photos obviously have Max with Roxanne in the middle, and I didn't realise until I opened it that when you move it, there's actually other characters. Like, it's really cool what in his visor actually shows the crowd as well as Roxanne. So I didn't actually realise that, so I thought that was a cool feature, because all the pictures I'd ever seen, like on Amazon or on Loungefly websites, things like that, all showed Roxanne. I have actually been using this one, so I've still got some of my stuff in here from work. So the coolest thing as well, it actually says Goofy Movie 30th anniversary. So again, I love that, the fact that she's got that in there. And then again, I didn't realise until I got it that when you open that up, it actually has Max's face in there as well. So I thought that was a good feature, because I've not actually seen things like that. It's probably like not a new thing for Loungefly, but for me personally, I hadn't actually seen things like that, so I thought that was really cool. I went out shopping with my mum the other day, and I brought this with me, and she absolutely loved it because of the colours, because I do have another one which is more of a muted blue pastel colour, and she's like, oh my god, that's so vibrant. I absolutely love that, because obviously with the colourings on it, and obviously it's like metallic, and obviously on the straps as well, it's really cool, obviously the colourings on there. So she was just like, oh, that's such a cool like standout bag, and I'm like, funny you should say standout.